Hello there, privacy fans. This is Mark Barnabas, your data protection pal, and as promised, I'm going to give my 2 cents about what's up with WhatsApp. So, there has been several news recently since the update of WhatsApp's privacy policy. These are articles from India, one of the biggest countries in the world, and probably the biggest country in the world that uses WhatsApp, which is why there are several articles from India. And these are articles from Singapore, not only on the English newspaper, but also the Chinese newspaper about WhatsApp. So what's this thing about the privacy policy and about WhatsApp? So a privacy policy is really a notification to users on how the organization collects, use, and disclose personal data of their users, you and I. So in their recent update, WhatsApp has informed users that they will be collecting a lot more data with the new notification. So much so that we have to give permission to WhatsApp to have access to all this data if we were to continue to use the app, and so much so that many people are very concerned about the privacy issues. But the truth is, WhatsApp has already been collecting a lot of data. If you look carefully at the history of their privacy policy or history of the updates, the last major update was in July 2020. Probably my guess was updated then because of updates in GDPR and also the privacy policy, the privacy regulations in Brazil. Of course, we speculate, or rather many people speculate, that because WhatsApp is owned by Facebook and they have not made enough money perhaps, and therefore they are now taking a lot more data and perhaps revealing to Facebook. So that's the concern here. That WhatsApp may be collecting a lot more data than it used to. But I guess if you want to use a service, there's gonna be some exchange. I don't know, because WhatsApp is probably the main form of communication for many countries like India, Singapore, US, UK, and several other countries. And just a trivia for you, I went to look at the WhatsApp privacy policy in 2012, I think before they were bought by Facebook. And back then, in the privacy policy of WhatsApp, you'll be surprised to find out that WhatsApp has really little collection of data. In fact, they tell you what information they do not collect. Just out of curiosity, you could go search for their privacy policy in 2012. You can see the link just right here below, the privacy policy in 2012. Very interesting and very big difference as compared to the current privacy policy in 2021. But it's 9 years, right? So a lot of things. But well, how about comparison of WhatsApp to other messaging platforms? So I've got a friend who sent me this, and this is very good, simple summary of some of the common messaging tools. I'm going to explain to you from left to right. The first one is Signal, second one being Telegram, third is WhatsApp, and the fourth on the extreme right is Messenger, which is also owned by Facebook. So Signal collects only contact information. You can see that there's just one item there, and Telegram collects contact information, contacts as well as identifiers. WhatsApp collects a lot more information, and Facebook collects more information. And everyone knows Facebook makes money from advertisements, and it's a business model. So if we're gonna use their tools, there's gonna be some exchange here. So someone's gonna make some money, right? And I guess we as users are using their service. So I personally feel that it is very important for individuals to then collect their data. But just for you to know, these are some of the comparisons made by my good friend called Swichai, and he's a cybersecurity expert, and he's picked up the screenshots from the apps itself about on app privacy. So another friend of mine has collected these very nice comparison as well about what kind of information different apps collect from your phone, and this I would say is a pretty clear summary again of all the information that they collect. And of course, again, from the different source, Signal seems to collect the lowest, and Facebook or Messenger collecting the most? And we all know the business models, isn't it? So it seems very clear. The Signal is clear that Signal is probably the simplest app that doesn't collect so much information, but it brings you to think, what is Signal's business model? So I haven't yet studied it, but maybe you might want to go and explore how Signal might make money from, or survive even, from just collecting our personal data, and whether the company is sustainable. So we know that WhatsApp was bought by Facebook. Facebook makes money from advertisements. Telegram and Signal have their own business models, and I'm sure they have way to survive. So again, another source that has done all these. I'm sorry, I do not know who wrote all these, because these were all sent through WhatsApp, and I've just been tabulating all these sources and putting them together. But if you would like any of these materials here, just feel free to ping me, and I'll be glad to send these the screenshots to you, or even the documents that I receive through various groups out there. But in summary, whether you are using Telegram, WhatsApp, Signal, Messenger, or any other messaging system, be it Line, Viber, there's several out there. What's important is, as a user of these messaging device, we have the responsibility to be very careful of the data that we send, receive, and things we do with all this data. So I'm going to end off this session by saying that, I am going to continue to use WhatsApp because it is certainly the common form of communication among several people, and I obviously would like to use iMessage, which is the over here up here. iMessage user, I'm an iPhone user. I'll be open about it. I'm an iPhone user. I'm a MacBook user, and I will continue to use iMessage. However, because non-iPhone users do not have iMessage, so I will continue to use WhatsApp, and I will also continue to use Messenger in Facebook, because there are several people and several economies in the world that still use Messenger to communicate. So therefore, my take is, I will continue WhatsApp no matter what, and if my friends continue to shoot the Signal, I will also use Signal. I have just installed it into my phone, and just be safe. So I'm going to leave you with a few common sense tips to remain safe online, to protect your privacy, because I feel that if I have nothing to hide, then why worry about privacy? What you should be worried about are people who steal your data for fraudulent activities. Like I have been also charged on my credit card from a website for fraudulent purchase. So that's where individuals need to be very careful. So here are 6 tips for you. The first common sense tips to be safe online: think before you click anything in your phone or on any email or website. Yes, think very carefully and check the source before you click. Make sure you do not click on any phishing links. If you are unsure, do not click. Second, update your apps and software patches, because there are several virus and issues out there. So good software that you continuously use will always have frequent updates. Next, be aware of phishing scams. Several phishing scams are there, whether through email, phone calls, messages, WhatsApp, and any form of messaging tool. There will be scams like that. Be careful what you click. So therefore, verify sources before taking any action, like transferring money. Fifth step, use strong passwords or even 2FA. And number 6, protect all sensitive data you have. If you're going to send a sensitive data like a statement, a national ID to any party, make sure you be very careful in sending. And after using these data, delete them so that you can be safe. So with that, these are my tips and my thoughts about WhatsApp and what's out there. And my name is Mark. I wish you well and be safe. And you know what? Just a little joke. If someone's going to sell my data, I wish they would share the returns with me. So my call to WhatsApp and Facebook: if you are taking my data and selling them and using it for advertisement, share some with me, Ken, so that we all enjoy and have fun together. So my name is Mark Barnabas, your data protection pal. I hope you have learned a little bit, from this little simple video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Take care and be safe.